Good morning, children. Today, class for 7th class. Subject is General Science. Children, now we are discussing about our second lesson acid, bases, and salts. So, in previous classes, we discussed about the acids. So, the substances that turns the color of the blue litmus paper into red and sour in taste are called as acids. In nature, some natural acids also present and man-made means in laboratory also we prepare some acids that are called as artificial acids or man-made acids. So example for natural acids are tartaric acid, citric acid, malic acid, lactic acid, etc. Means laboratory acids are examples are nothing but hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, acetic acid, nitric acid, carbonic acid, etc. Today we are discussing about bases. Normally, the substances that changes the color of the red litmus paper into blue are called as bases, means opposite to acid. Acid changes the color of the blue litmus paper into red, but opposite to that one, the substances that changes the color of the red litmus paper into blue are called as bases. Okay, the substances that changes the color of the red litmus paper into blue are called as bases. Normally, the bases are soapy in touch. Soapy means nothing but jarudu swabhavam kalavi. So, మనం ముట్టుకుంటే జారిపోతాయి. They are very smooth in nature. So, you know that one example for the bases are sodium hydroxide. What? Sodium hydroxide. Next, potassium hydroxide. What? Potassium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is one of the base and potassium hydroxide also one of the base. Next, calcium hydroxide. What? Calcium hydroxide. Next one is magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide. Next one is ammonium hydroxide. What? Ammonium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, and ammonium hydroxide. Children, you know that about soaps and detergents. During the manufacturing of soaps and detergent, means nothing but during the preparation of this soaps and detergent, we use sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide bases. Okay, in the preparation of soaps such as sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide, we use potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide in the preparation of soap. Next, while we feel acidity, means nothing but kadupulo manta, or indigestion, means tinnadi sariga aragakapovodam. During these situations, normally doctors prescribe as antacid tablets, means acidity regulation tablets. So, to prevent acidity, normally we use milk of magnesia. It is one of the syrup. What is the name of this? Milk of magnesia. What? Milk of magnesia. To decrease the acidity, normally we use what? Milk of magnesia. So in the preparation of milk of magnesia. In the preparation of milk of magnesia, we use magnesium hydroxide. We use magnesium hydroxide. What? Magnesium hydroxide. Next, children, in television you see the advertisement of Colin to clean the glasses, a refrigerator, television glass, etc. We are using the Colin. So that is one of the good window cleaner. So in the manufacturing or in the preparation of this window cleaner, we use the ammonium hydroxide. What? We use the ammonium hydroxide in the preparation of, in the preparation of window cleaners. We use the what? We use the ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. Next, children, you also know about the bleaching powder. For which purpose generally we use this bleaching powder? To disinfect the germs in the water or to purify the water. Normally we are using the bleaching powder. What? Bleaching powder. So in the preparation of bleaching powder, we use the calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. So this is about the basis. What? This is about the basis. Children, in our daily life, we can see many superstitions. Means nothing but Mooda Nammakalu. Some fake babas shows that while they cut lemon, from that they said that the blood is coming. The Baba said that then he will cut the lemon. I will show the blood will come from the lemon. Is it is true? No, that is fake. They injecting methyl orange chemical into the lemon. They inject which chemical? Methyl orange. So what is the nature of methyl orange? Means nothing but when you add some drops of methyl orange, when you add some drops of methyl orange to any acid substance, immediately the acid color will be changes to red. Immediately the acid color changes to red. You know that one in lemon also one type of acid is present. So the acid which is present in the lemon is citric acid. Citric acid. So the methyl orange chemical react with the acid which is present in the lemon, means nothing but the citric acid. So the substance methyl orange reacts with the citric acid and changes color into red. When we cut this lemon, we observe that a blood-like substance coming from that one. So that is not true. It is a fake. Don't believe such type of superstitions. Okay. Next, we discuss about the methyl orange. Normally, in previous activities, we use the turmeric paper. Yes or not? When we add some drops of soap water on the turmeric paper, immediately the color of the paper is changes to red. So the turmeric paper is a natural indicator, and a hibiscus leaves also natural indicator. Similarly, in laboratory, to identify or to recognize, we are using. Similarly, in laboratory, to identify or to recognize acids and bases solutions, we are using indicators means nothing but turmeric paper and hibiscus leaves are hibiscus flowers are natural indicator. Similarly, the methyl orange solution and phenolphthalein solution. Which solution? Phenolphthalein solution. Similarly, what? Methyl orange solution and phenolphthalein solution are also indicators. What? Indicators. When you add phenolphthalein drops, only you have to not take in more quantity, just some drops to any acid solution, either it may be hydrochloric acid solution or sulfuric acid solution, nitric acid solution or acetic acid solution. When you add some drops of the phenolphthalein indicator into the acids, the acid color is unchanged. అంటే యాసిడ్ కలర్ ఏమీ చేంజ్ కాదు, మీన్స్ దే ఆర్ కలర్లెస్ ఓన్లీ. what? They are colorless only. But same indicator, which indicator? Phenolphthalein indicator. When you add this phenolphthalein indicator to the base solution such as sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide or magnesium hydroxide. Okay, when you add some drops of this phenolphthalein indicator to the any base solution, immediately the color of the base solution is changes to pink. So when the solution become colorless, we confirm that the solution is acid. Suppose the solution is color changes to pink by adding phenolphthalein indicator, we confirm what? The solution is base. Okay, suppose in front of you two test tubes are there. Both test tube contains similar type of solutions, means same color solution, means like water. You don't know which test tube contain acid and which test tube contains base, but you want to know, you want to recognize the solution. So in previous I said that acids are sour in taste. Simply you are tasting, not, it is very dangerous. Why? Because nothing but even one drop of acid can be fall upon your skin, it can lead to severe burn. That's why be careful with acids while you performing any experiment. So how you recognize? The solution is indicators. Add 2 drops of phenolphthalein indicator in one solution. Same, add 2 drops of phenolphthalein solution in second test tube and observe the color change. So when one test tube the color of the solution is not changed, then confirm it is acid, and the second test tube color changes to pink, confirm that is base. So in general we can say that when we add some drops of phenolphthalein solution in acid solution, the color of the acid solution is unchanged, color marred. But say when you add some drops of phenolphthalein solution in the base solution, it color changes to the pink. What? Pink. Next, second laboratory indicator is nothing but methyl orange indicator. Okay, first laboratory indicator is nothing but phenolphthalein solution, we discussed about that one. Second one is nothing but methyl orange. So when you add 1 or 2 drops of methyl orange indicator to the acid solution, immediately the acid solution color changes to the red. What? Red. You take either hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid, you take any acid, but when you add methyl orange drops in the acid solution, the acid color changes to immediately red. Okay, next up, take base solution. Either it may be calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, or sodium hydroxide in the test tube. Add some drops of the methyl orange to this test tubes. Okay, add some drops of the methyl orange to this test tube and observe the color change. We observe that the solution color change to yellow. What? Yellow. So when you add methyl orange indicators, what? When you add methyl orange solution indicator to the acid solution, the methyl orange changes acid solution color into red. Same when you add methyl orange indicator drops to the base solution such as the sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide or magnesium hydroxide, their color changes to the yellow. In general, we can say that when we add methyl orange indicators in acid solution, acid color changes to red. Similarly, when you add some drops of the methyl orange in any base solution, their color changes to yellow. What? Yellow. So these are about the artificial indicators or laboratory indicators that we used in our daily life. Okay, acids example means one time recognize that one: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid. Bases examples are what? Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. Okay, children, one time carefully read the lesson. Acid, bases and salts. Okay, so some more activities also there in that one. Okay, carefully read that one. Okay, try to understand the vocabulary. Okay, you have to concentrate upon that which one? Keywords. At the end of lesson, we observe that one keywords. One time carefully know about the meaning of that keywords. Okay, again some topics are remaining in the lesson about acid rains and some experiments about uses of acids and bases we discuss later. Okay, thank you children.